Well, we're back here on the Hi Uncle Mike show. If you're like me, you sitting there watching, the Ravens get their ass kicked by the Bengals and just basically gave the game away. Just, the NFL's not even worth it, but that's for another show. And the thing is, you sat back and you thought about that episode of Ed and Eddie or some shit. You always wondered, man, if only I had someone here I could talk about it, because if I talked about it in front of the people, they'd think I was a weirdo. So, but now we have someone that we can all talk about these good old cartoons with, and that's an expert on these things, Mr. Dakota Watson. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing fine this wonderful evening, Mike, or Uncle Mike.
How are you, man? It's been awesome because I've been following your stuff for a while, and I was hit with so much nostalgia. Like my heart was having complications. I was like, oh my god, I remember that.
Oh yes, yes. If you do, I do have a YouTube channel. If I would like to shout it out if you
Of
don't mind
course.
while
Oh
I'm
my
here.
god, of course. You silly Nelly. Shout it out.
Well, my YouTube channel is DakTheAVKing. I'm a fledgling, fledgling. I cannot say this word, but you guys know what I mean. I'm a dumbass. I'm a just starter YouTube. There, let's dumb it down. But
I like
yeah,
it.
I used to upload, cartoon clips, but they've all been copyright claims. So I guess I'm just gonna start doing my own material. So stay tuned for that. But cartoons are definitely the subject of my channel and today. Also technology, but we could do a whole another separate podcast on that, but we're gonna keep it to the tunes.
Tell you what, screw any of you assholes out there that will talk shit about us liking awesome cartoons from back in the day. You know damn well while you're scrolling through and your girlfriend's talking about 90 Day Fiance or some,
I swear to fucking God,
oh
like Cardi B
god,
or some dumb
yeah,
shit.
some dumb shit, or whatever the
Some
celebrities
shit they
have to
saw on
say.
TikTok, which is a reliable source of information, by the way.
Oh no.
Not.
Oh, yeah, that's you.
Yeah. So,
But
whew.
and you're scrolling by and you saw Boomerang and you see uh Tom and Jerry or something. You're like, man, like, fuck, I do remember those days. But I want to ask you, there was a time, and very young, where I just, you know, I didn't take it for granted. Like, I knew how good the cartoons were. Like when I was young, like Ed, and Eddie, all that, and then there was Amanda Bynes. It was just random weird humor. But seeing it now, like so many people still look back on that and like on YouTube and just go check it out. And they're like, oh my god, that was my childhood.
And also, like, some of those shows still hold up to this day. And believe it or not, I'm still a big advocate for Dexter's Laboratory being the still one of the greatest Cartoon Network productions they ever made. And it's what, 25 years old now?
And Dee Dee couldn't stay the fuck out of his laboratory.
Oh yeah, she couldn't every single time. DD, how many
And
times do I have to tell
I
you to stay
love
out of my laboratory?
Camp Lazlo. It's so weird to me, but it was so funny. But you had the Rhino who only say like one fucking word every 3 episodes. Yeah, like remember that Zing? He would like say some like weird shit. But no, what about
Weird sound effects and
dude,
shit.
I mean, you watch Alex Bale? We need to tag him in
Oh
on the
god.
descriptions. But do you remember?
I have not.
Oh my God! Look, you got if you want, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever else, wherever you identify as a Copenhagen. Yeah. The
And
thing,
I identify as a fucking dollar bill, so
I would be a what president had the really cool like facial hair? I don't know. Anyway, one of those fucking guys. But what the fuck were we talking about? God damn it,
we were talking
Dakota.
about tunes, and then it
Yeah,
got
talking about
to
tunes.
somehow we're talking about
Okay, no,
episodes of
Alex
Dexter.
Vale, he does these YouTube like SpongeBob conspiracy videos, and they're fucking amazing. And he did one the other day about how the Goofy Goobers
Was a death
were
cult?
the death cult.
Yes, I've seen that
And
one.
but he's real. God damn, it's so funny. Like some of them, the Mrs. Puff one's the most convincing one. Like you know how much SpongeBob you gotta watch to get that. Everybody, Alex Bale, you have to see his videos. They're fantastic.
I think he's also the same dude who made the fish shoot conspiracy where
But they're all in suits.
the salmon suit. Yeah, the suit.
No, that
The
was
skin
that
theory.
wasn't.
Skin theory.
He did a skin theory, but different ones.
But yeah, that's also an interesting theory. Like look up skin theory for SpongeBob. I actually like that one.
I like one. I think one of my all-time favorite ones was Wormy.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
episode,
Wormy.
that one scene with the
That's what
live
fairies
action
do.
horsefly. That actually was not like a butterfly in
And they
close
didn't
up.
keep it on TV for long, right?
They they aired it a lot actually, and some kids. The only complaints that parents had were like the kid thought the horsefly close up was a little bit too scary. But truth be told, that was my favorite part. I used to wait for that shit to come up.
Yeah, wait, hey, talk for a second. I gotta look up this amazing clip. Hold on.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, most of those shows were just actually all of those shows are not specifically children's shows as you might think. People like to
A
say
lot of underground humor.
there's a lot of like sophisticated humor and also mature humor that some of that wouldn't really fly today on today's programming, but you know, you
Like,
know.
you know,
But who has broadcast TV anyway right now? Hmm.
the media controls the mind anyway. Sorry, my blood pressure got a little high. We in the background, screen in the studio, we have this video. It's called Iconic 2000's Commercials, and I am shitting my pants. It is so damn funny. But we're gonna put a little audio up for you guys so you can hear it.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
We'll commentate it.
We're gonna do a little thing called a riff.
Celine Dion.
Man, I remember watching fucking Baby Looney Tunes and shit, and then
Oh my
these kind
god!
of commercials, these Lifetime commercials come up.
Wait! I remember Michael Bolton in like 2002 or three. I remember seeing this commercial.
Oh, dude, you gotta look up the one, you gotta look up the air filtration commercial. That used to show at least twice every commercial break. I fucking shit you not. I as much as they showed it, I can't really remember what it was about, but it was about like an air filtration system. Like, oh, you gotta find that one. But you're just watching Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, in the daytime. You're off from school. You're sick, or quote unquote sick.
Yeah,
Pretend.
but you're really smoking meth in the backyard with your Uncle Joe like me.
Swear to God, bro, what the fuck? But
Howling!
yo, oh my God, not
Oh
this
no,
one.
no, yeah, no, not the Zoo Pal. Wait, what was it? Zoo
Don't worry, guys.
Pals?
We actually don't do that. We
Yeah,
don't do that.
yeah, I know. Like, yeah, the Chia Pet one was the Chia, like that fucking one.
There was a chia tree.
I had a kid in my class. True story time, people. Story time. There was a kid. I swear to God, I did not say this, but there was a kid in my class. I want to say I didn't go. I wasn't in Mississippi yet, but there was a kid in my class, and he would go around. He would like go around to like some of the black kids, be like, they're like, "Oh, chia pet," like to their head.
Oh yeah, because I am actually black, by the way. We have like this our head
Yeah,
does look like a
for all
chia
you
pet
fucking
sometimes.
racists out there, how dare you?
Yeah, I fucking dare you, man. What the fuck? Like disproportionate. Like, but that's a whole nother subject. We're about
Yeah, I know. I'm disproportionate, but in a really sad area.
to you can guess the sad area. But to be honest,
Yeah, my eyebrows.
some people look like a chia pet. Some people's hairstyles look like chia pets. Like
I can't. You know what I can't stand when people look like this commercial. When you're on the plane and they're just making out and sitting in front of you. You're like, and yeah,
oh yeah,
they look like the people in this commercial.
that fucking
Don't reproduce if you look like that.
guys, what we're talking about, guys. The perfect family with the fucking white collar job and the fucking, you know what I'm talking about. The perfect cookie cutter,
Crackers.
mommy, daddy, sister, brother family. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Wait, what do you mean?
The perfect family who doesn't shit, who doesn't even piss. And if they do shit, they shit roses.
Wait, how do we get there? On the plane, like the
Oh
people you
yeah,
see.
the people you see on the plane where they're but
Actually,
yeah, we are getting.
I threw up on a plane one time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I've never actually been on a plane.
I think your first flight should be 14 hours from LAX to like Brisbane, Australia, like or some crazy 18-hour one.
Oh my god. Like, but it actually doesn't. I'm not actually scared of being in a plane. Heights really don't frighten me because, basically if something happens, something happens. But some people are like, Some people love planes. Some
I
people
love planes.
hate it.
I love planes until you hit like an air pocket and you just like drop randomly like 200 feet. Like I was gay for 5 seconds. I was like,
Now I feel like I would enjoy being in the plane, but I'm trying to plan a visit out to Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and Warner Brothers and Paramount and so and so on.
do you
Oh
remember
my
the?
God, I remember this, man. Oh no, you gotta go back. You gotta go
Wait,
back.
no, the Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, Jack in the
Wait,
Box.
did you remember this? Wait. Let's put the audio on.
No, we really didn't have. What year is this from? We didn't really have Jack in the Box in Mississippi. Well, I don't think we had one. No.
For everybody listening, there is a Jack in the Box fucking commercial where Jack in the Box just is a cop and he goes into a house and like beats the shit out of somebody. Well, yeah,
I've heard of Jack in
and
the
they have
Box
Jack in the
before.
Box in Texas, but they don't have it here. Like we have Dairy Queen, they have one like in Pass Christian or some fucking goddamn where.
Yeah, I've actually been to Texas for. I've lived there for a month or two. Jack in the Box is pretty good.
I love I gotta get off my horse.
Oh, the
I
curler.
don't have that. Or just take my horse over to Jack in the Box. I show them my Jack in the Box and I get my fries and drive off.
Girl,
Right
I'll be in
off.
my Jack in the Box every day.
Yeah, I'm no William Shakespeare, but I have a spirit you can shake.
Okay,
God,
okay,
don't
they're
use
gonna
that one at a local convenience store, everybody.
they're
They don't
gonna
like it.
fucking immediately demonetize us. I swear to God. Like before we convert this video onto YouTube, they're gonna demonetize
Why would
us.
they demonetize it? That's but we
Because
were just exchanging pickup lines that we used at a certain low point in our lives.
well, considering our low point, that was some dark times. But you know how people are these days. We might have offended somebody so far,
Well,
especially with that misogynistic shit.
with the one we just said,
No, though, remember at the beginning we were talking about how Dee Dee stole Dexter's check, and
we were joking.
yeah, we
Okay,
were we were
we were
joking,
joking.
guys. And then
Wait,
talking
did
about
they know
meth.
we were joking?
Next subject. Yeah, cartoons. Oh look, commercials that every 2000 kid knows.
Oh my god,
This dude in the fucking magic ball.
the magic
What
ball.
was that called? You might have to skip back a couple seconds.
Um,
It was a dude who like all right, this is for kids who were at least born in 97, was a fourth grader in 2006 or 5 or some shit. I don't know.
okay,
But
okay, I'm gonna show you a commercial in this video that I know you'll you'll appreciate. I know you'll appreciate. One second. I saw this video. Wait, I didn't mess it up, did I? I didn't
no,
generate it
you're
like
good.
that? No. Yeah, I'm not good at electronics. I saw
But
the
I
video in this
fortunately
commercial.
am.
Yeah, you really fucking are. I mean, like you literally just researched the electronics. Like it's
Yeah, this
pretty
is
crazy, honestly.
if you
That's
need
awesome.
home theater, just y'all go to my YouTube and all that. Dak the AV King.
All right, Dakota, here, this is the one. Everybody, if only you could see what we're watching. Oh my God, we'll have video up soon.
Oh man. Yeah, we have to have a visual representation of this. Or you can just link it. You link these commercial compilations in the description in the video.
All right, this is it. This is it. This is it. Yeah. You remember that?
Fucking zoo
Do you
books.
remember that?
I know.
The
Please turn it up.
fucking
Please turn it up.
let's turn off the cracker and he had like all the fancy animals around him. He's reading the books and
Don't you love it? Zoo
I
books.
love saying the word cracker. I've been eating whole grain crackers a lot lately and they're pretty good.
I like graham crackers myself. Good on a
Yeah.
pile of s'mores. But this zoo books commercial, oh man, I'm almost sad right now. I'm being honest with you. I used to want that thing so bad. And look how excited this kid is right here.
Yeah, I was never that excited.
But man. Oh, also speaking of magazine subscriptions from back then, Nick magazine, please. Uh, Nick
Nick
Nickelodeon
magazine.
magazine. You never
Back in the
heard of
day,
that?
back in the day, or the,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
have a.
I don't watch any of that currently, but like, I mean, look, if
Oh no, it's not.
if I'm going scrolling through rest of SpongeBob, I'm gonna watch an episode. Okay, you can go fuck yourself.
Oh yeah. On a side note, you guys are fucking lying. If you have a television subscription still or live TV, when you scroll past Nickelodeon and they have SpongeBob on there, especially if it's an old one, you are lying to me if you say you don't watch the rest of it or the full thing. You're fucking lying. And I don't accept any other answer. You're lying.
This is the one I was talking about. It was like
Oh yeah,
Soldier Boy and the Reese's commercial or somebody. Who is that?
I have.
Do you remember Bow Wow way back in the early
Yeah,
2000s?
Nickelodeon actually had a show. No, that was Lil
They,
Romeo. That was
no,
Lil Romeo. I got this shit so
I
confused.
remember that, man. I remember the.
Oh no. Was it just Jordan or Lil Romeo or both of them?
I remember That's So Raven.
Oh, that was on Disney
The
Channel.
chef. Okay, first of all, fuck the Chef Boyardee commercial.
Oh yeah,
I, as a
fucking
kid,
stupid ass shit.
let me tell you something. You know the commercial where the can rolls all the way home to its mom?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Look, as a kid, my delinquent ass would go run in the grocery store away from my mother's supervision, find a can of Chef Boyardee and roll that bitch down the aisle, see if it would actually go all the way home. And I never even liked them.
This is why you don't do out when you're advertising something to a young kid. This is why you don't show them shit that's impossible unless you specifically say this is a reenactment or this is not
Do
actually
they not say that in the beginning now?
no. There's
I'm
no
gonna go. I'm gonna
indication.
go do it again.
Hell yeah, just try it again. Maybe it'll work now. This shit was so ridiculous. Like it rolled down the highway. Oh man. Oh yeah, this commercial got controversy. That SpongeBob commercial with the
Oh
Burger
yeah,
King
yeah,
and
yeah.
baby
I
backs
never
and
saw
shit.
them, but they were like strippers for the commercial.
Yeah, come on guys. Like just because it's SpongeBob and Burger King, well, SpongeBob doesn't mean it can inch out of its territory a little bit. Actually, back then, you know Ren and Stimpy.
Oh yeah.
Ren and Stimpy, oh man, amazing
Well,
show. But
cat and dog.
oh man, all right. We're actually gonna get into the tunes, but I just really want to say this about Ren and Stimpy. Like the adult party cartoon, apparently, back in 2003, Spike wanted to do an animation block for men.
Yeah, oh, I
Literally,
remember that.
like it
It
was
had the
literally
beer. It was like
it
the
was
guy show. Remember
the manly man guy show, some dumb shit. But if you guys really want some misogynistic shit, look up those Spike 2003 interstitials for the animation block. There was literally a
I
show
remember
about a
that.
stripper named Stripperella, a stripper fighting crime. I
Well,
mean, I'm not knocking it, but
you know, I mean, apart from her nude body, I just want to know if she was successful in her endeavors in stopping crimes. Okay, so no, I'm not a pig.
and yeah, I have no comment to that because again, I'm not knocking it.
Well, I tell you what, man, it was kind of that was a weird time because there was that weird kind of like TV that would come on. Do you remember like the
The
Girls Gone Wild commercial like in the early in the morning, and they would have like during Adult Swim. Remember that?
I can't recall any girls going out commercial,
Girls
but
Gone Wild, the old commercial that would come on, and they would have like it would like it'd be edited out. We'd be like, get Girls Gone Wild Spring Break, season 3 on DVD. Like,
oh yeah,
yeah,
those little 30-second DVD
yeah,
commercials
yeah.
for that one show. What channel was that show on? It wasn't on Adult Swim, but they would show the commercial and like
Do you
they'd
remember
have
this? Do you
to.
remember this one?
Oh God, when you're just chilling, doing shit, and you hear animal crackers in my soup.
God, I remember
I
that
just literally
shit.
probably got half of y'all with that line, that one line. I don't even have to say it for y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But of course I'm gonna say it. It's the Shirley Temple collection.
Didn't
18
she
timeless
die? Didn't
films.
she die in a really messed up way? Or didn't something
Uh,
really sad happen to her?
why do I know what happened to her? But I assume not. I'd actually have to look that up.
We need to have, in a little bit, we're going to be talking about some in-depth cartoon shit. Sorry for the 20 minutes of horse shit.
Oh yeah, you
And
good.
we are going to talk about, of course, Adult Swim.
Oh
And that's
yeah,
actually the title description be like old school Adult Swim, old school cartoons, the
man.
late 90s or early 2000s vibe. Look, man, I remember Samurai Jack, and I remember wanting to be a samurai for Halloween, and I would literally like go out and slice like weeds in the yard with like a fake samurai sword, and then I'd go into the kitchen and be like, "More water, please." You know, like and like he would ask for like tea and all that weird shit. Like those like the early childhood stuff. Like I don't think they have that anymore. That might have
They
been the last generation to ever like
well,
be a little bit like self creative because everything now is like very up to like everything's kind of been made now. Like we're more in research and like kids have iPads, like they're learning stuff, like they're seeing stuff, they're seeing new stuff. You know, when back in the day we didn't have that.
yeah,
Really
back
interesting.
it's like technology has evolved into a ridiculous way. But also on the comment, do they have that anymore? Actually, Gendy Tartakovsky, he created Dexter's Laboratory too, was an executive producer on the Powerpuff Girls, helping Craig McCracken. Also produced the Star Wars Clone Wars series for Cartoon Network. Now Disney owns it because it's on Disney Plus now. If you guys want to look at that, Gendy Tartakovsky made a Star Wars The Clone Wars show. But back to he does have a new show right now called Primal. Well, pretty much it's kind of old. It came out in 2019, but it's still going on. It's been renewed for a second season, and it's got like his third Emmy award on it. Yeah, he has a lot of Emmy awards. Like each one of his shows has been nominated or won an Emmy award.
Wow.
Gendy Tartakovsky is. I still think that his greatest creation is Dexter's Lab. But I point to that show and Samurai Jack and the Powerpuff Girls as not being specifically children's shows.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like you guys have to re-watch it.
I,
Like just
I
rewatch.
I remember like back at one point when like parents who didn't watch South Park, there were some parents who thought it was like a cartoon but more adult based, and then they started watching it and they're like, "Oh my fucking god!"
This is what this is. It's just
Well,
like
what's your favorite South Park episode?
to be honest, I don't
I've
really
got
have
my
a
three
certain
favorite. I've
episode.
got my three favorite already marked down. I'm proud to share.
I'm not the biggest South Park fan, but I do have a couple of DVD collections and those episodes like all right, my
I
favorite
mean the
one.
loophole that they're a cartoon, it's paper mache and all that bullshit means that they can do whatever the hell they want, right? Because they're not actual humans. That's why you can show like dicks and shit on there.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And Comedy Central really wanted something like that was really raunchy. Actually, they have
They got it.
most people don't really remember the early Comedy Central, but yeah, that was something else. And the real Daily Show. I refuse to believe that anything else is.
You want to hear
Um,
my three favorite South Park? I really want to say it.
yeah, go ahead.
The episode where Butters uh pretends to kill himself. They throw like the pig off the top of the building, and blood splatters everywhere. And the parents, like the mom's heartbroken in
Fucking
the
Butters
casket, and
dies.
thinks that Butters comes back as a girl. My second one is where they go to the Special Olympics,
The
and
fuck?
Jimmy
Oh
takes
no.
steroids, and Carmen.
I'd have to rewatch these
Oh
episodes,
my
man,
god, you
because
have to watch that, man. But my all-time favorite probably scenes were Jimmy and Jimmy.
Timmy.
They go and join the Crips. they,
Oh
they,
man,
they,
is this a recent episode?
don't be missing on my homies, dog. Okay, mom, what's up? You know.
Oh my god, you
No,
sound.
it's the old one. Oh, I can do a Jimmy
Oh,
impression.
it's a classic one. Oh, from back then, back then.
Yeah, like that Timmy.
Let's see. My favorite episodes are like from the very first season where it was like just something different, man. That was something else. Like I guess I'm more biased
Tim
to
is my
their
spirit
original
animal.
series. He is.
Timmy is my spirit animal.
That's good.
If I could
That's
just
good.
lay in a chair all day and scream, I'd be down.
Timmy.
Yeah, like that. Fuck you. That's funny. Like,
Yeah, if you niggas don't find that funny, then fuck you. And yes, I'm gonna keep saying nigga in this video.
yeah, what he said.
This is my first time saying it. I've been trying to hold it back, but whatever.
Hey, you know what, man? If it floats your boat, then you know what? We're going for a fun boat ride. You know what I mean? That's what I always say.
And also, it's just a word. It's just a word. As long as you're not actually being racist, I'm okay with you.
And the thing is, like, like you yourself being a black gentleman, you have you. I mean, look, like, and here's my view on that. Can I be honest
Oh,
about that?
go
Is
ahead.
that like, like like I love Bob Marley and I love like old school dub and reggae, but you'll never see me with dreads because that's like not my thing, you know? Like it's not my thing as a white dude. You
Yeah,
know,
I've seen some white people with dreads. You know, it all comes down to personal preference.
yeah. But in my way, like I feel the same way about that word. Like it's like, hey, it's not my thing, man. Like
Oh, it's
you know what I
not,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like,
it's not your
hey,
thing.
it's like you know what, and I respect it. I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Heard that. But see, I try not to use it in like a very I try not to use it in
Derogatory
a
way.
derogatory or visceral way. Like I use it more humorously. Me and my buddies use it more humorously, but you know.
I literally call my friends like, "What's up, crackers?" Like,
All right, see now that's the word that I don't really like use at all because it's literally the same as somebody saying the hard R.
yeah.
So, but
But like I said, in a
because
joking manner, like a
yes,
joking manner. Now that'd be different if you know some people were getting a dispute early in the morning drunk. That's where like things you really regret saying come out. I feel like.
oh yeah, no. You see, I wake up and I immediately stick a joint in my mouth. So I wake up smelling of roses.
You know what? God bless you,
Yes,
young
yes,
man. God bless you.
yes, sir, yes, sir.
I mean, but my average routine, because I get up pretty early and I like to go for exercise. It'll be like a nice cup of coffee. If I'm on a farm or I'm in Ocean Springs, I'm gonna do some sort of exercise. I love going to the gym in Ocean Springs. I love just walking down the morning, and like that might be accompanied by two like nice little bong hits.
Oh yeah. Well,
And I
hey,
go to work every day. Like, hey,
yeah, we're functioning stoners. There's a difference between lazy stoners and get high but get your shit done stoners. We are them.
yeah, I mean, hey, and let me tell you
Them
something.
are we.
And you know what? It helps. Like if I'm out there feeding cows or something, I gotta get a bunch of bales off or a bunch of feed bags. Hey, you know what? My lungs burning a little bit. That'd probably help me get through the day. But like if I go for a bike ride, it's fantastic for that too. Like I mean, kind of like dilates your bronchos a little bit, from what I've been told. And I feel fantastic. I can just go longer and harder in most days.
And before I do any like intense technological project, I have to take two tokes. I have
That's the magic number.
two. I smoked two joints before I smoked two joints.
Oh yeah,
Again, I
sublime,
smoked more. That shit. We need to have that
sublime.
shit in the background. But
Oh,
yes,
I got you,
oh,
Captain
go
Crunch,
ahead, go
Captain
ahead.
Crunch. Look here.
Crunchitize me, Captain.
Here we go. What's sublime?
My phone is somebody is being annoying on here.
Of course, the Disney commercial before there's sublime.
Oh wow, what
Man.
is it for this time?
Low key, Loki.
Oh, Loki. That's a good one. Even though I don't really use Disney Plus except for my the classics. But oh
Wait,
yeah, he has the jams on right
wait.
now.
I gotta go tinkle real quick. Wait a minute.
All right, boss, you good?
Keep the people entertained.
All right. So while this man goes tinkle,
Tinkle.
while he goes tinkle, I'm going to sprinkle some information on y'all. So yes. Well, we are going to get into the cartoons, but I would just like to say that I am trying to start a YouTube side hustle, I guess you can call it. I already have my YouTube handle is DakTheAVKing, and I'm going to be trying to do cartoon reviews, tech reviews, current events sometimes, and just my general thoughts and feelings on certain things throughout life. And if you guys want to start listening to that stuff, then he's going. I guess Uncle Mike is going to put my link into the description. I cannot talk today.
Sorry guys, I had to piss like an old goat.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Uh,
So
look, man, like the early 2000s, man. What's with cartoons? You know what I think of?
what's up?
Johnny Bravo.
Oh
Johnny
man.
Bravo.
Now see that was the golden era of Cartoon Network in the 1997. That was a good year. Cartoon
Yeah, but they
cartoons.
played it in the early 2000s, like monumentally. I remember
Yeah,
that
they
always
kept it
after
playing.
Dexter's Laboratory too.
They kept it playing until at least 2009, the very last time at least I remember. You guys won't really remember this unless you were
2009?
sick. Yeah.
2009.
Yeah.
I used to look for
Yeah.
it. That's like GTA 4 period.
That's what I'm about to say. The last time I remember them showing it was with like a little promotion they were doing with Johnny Test. I guess Johnny Bravo and Johnny Test were trying to figure out who was the real Johnny, and Cartoon Network had a little block called Johnny Johnny. One Johnny Bravo episode,
Really?
one Johnny Test episode. Yeah, this was early
Man, I wish I knew
2010
that.
or late 2009 or something. The only reason I remember it is because I've had a VCR all my life. I'm gonna be honest with you, I still have one, but it's a very expensive model where it can play videotapes from around the world. You're gonna see more of my little collections on my YouTube, hopefully. So yes, I would used to record, or I had my mom record Cartoon Network all day, and one time I came back home from school and I saw this block, and then I saw it live when I was sick. So I was home from school sick, and I actually was sick, bad case of the stomach flu, a dark and evil time. I still have nightmares. I mean, what? Oh man, ugh. Why is an Instagram logo in there? That was in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I know, right? What was
Who
it?
the
There
fuck?
was one. It was
These people making these lists and compilations are like
no.
not. I don't
Okay,
even know.
okay. I remember this one the most with Heart that had these dreams.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this was I remember all of these. Like it's so fun. You know what's crazy is back then we would complain commercials. Now look at us looking back at that era. Like and it
Word.
was such a fucking vibe in a way. Like it fit that time period. Isn't that crazy? How just time periods like that things that just fit perfectly with that. Like coming off the '90s and like the '90s was a kind of a wild time in its own, man. I mean, in a lot of ways.
I think out of all the time periods, the 90s is my favorite time period because of the technological advances that happened then.
Oh
Holy
yeah.
shit. Like, go from 1990 to 2000. No, actually, a better comparison, the first day of 1990, the last day of 1999, and measure how much shit has happened, at least with technology. But of course, other areas. But I think technology had the, like,
Oh, definitely technology. Well, I mean, but everything else like kind of benefited because technology benefited. Like it got bigger, you know what I mean?
man, I mean,
Like
from
graphics, look at a video, play a video game from like the old arcades, House of the
the
Dead and
8-bit
stuff.
graphics, the 16-bit graphics
Yeah,
on Atari
like
and
Saga,
ColecoVision and
like Saga Vision. Remember that? Like Saga would have like the Jurassic Park games like that back in the day.
Sega,
Sega,
the
yeah,
Sega Corporation. I was like Saga.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
fuck. I mean,
Sega Genesis, Sega Master System. Oh man, see, I know about that kind of stuff. Like, you guys think I would be born in 1982 or some shit, but no, I'm actually 23, 98 baby. But I do know my video game history. Sega systems, ColecoVision. The first video game system was actually the Magnavox Odyssey back in 1972. It was
see,
somewhere
now
in the
that's the
70s.
decade. That's my favorite, '70s, like late '60s to early '70s, man. Like that's. I mean, look at
I
this.
feel
Look
like
at the
those times,
studio.
oh yeah,
You
who
know, like
has?
my dad, like just the music. Like I love that music. Oh, is it out?
Yeah, there's no audio coming.
Oh, there's no audio at all. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it. Is that the headphone not coming on?
Okay, wow.
Oh,
All right, sorry guys.
Dakota.
A little
What
technical
kind of tech
difficulty.
guy are you to do that?
We all have those once in our lives. But some have them more than we would want. There's,
I tell you, I remember in 2003 or four. I remember 2003 or four. Me and some of my friends, we would literally like when we had sleepovers, right? And we would literally like we knew what the fucking plan was. Like, like telepathically, like, look,
oh god.
9 o'clock hits or 8:30 or whatever it was. When like the Cartoon Network kind of goes to sleep and Adult Swim comes on,
Oh yeah, yeah,
no
yeah.
eating cheese in the pool, and then like
All adults, all kids out of the pool, adults swim, and then with that pound, pound, and
yeah,
then riff in the background and shit.
and we had Robot Chicken, American Dad, Family Guy.
Are
The
you talking
robot
about? Are you talking about after post 2003 Adult Swim or 2001 Adult Swim because they
post 2003.
okay,
Cause like
okay.
they stopped with the they changed like the no kids out of the pool thing.
They went to the iconic black and white the
Yeah.
black background with the white text that we all know and love.
Yeah, and Robot Chicken, and it was so goddamn funny, like the things that we would see, and it wasn't like freaky, but there was some freaky shit that there was like some weird anime shit that had come on like really late at night, and like it was so freaking weird. But like I remember Adult Swim, an episode where like it was just like how graphic it was, like how fucked up it was, and it was all like
Mm.
paper. Like it was like emulating blood. It was like Play-Doh and shit. Remember that? Because it was all like action figures they used. They used action figures and they would paper mache the mouth or something to make it as if they were talking. And they would get a GI Joe or figure for every scenario they did. Like they would have like their own.
Are you still talking about Adult Swim? I
Yeah,
mean, are you
Robot
still talking
Chicken.
about yeah, Robot?
Robot
Okay,
Chicken.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. We're still talking about this.
And
I thought you was talking about another show.
no, but like it's so crazy though. Like I mean, Robot Chicken. Like
Yeah, they still use yeah the clay stop motion. They used clay stop motion animation for that. Oh my God! See,
so classic
so
how
fucking dumb, so
bad,
fucking
so
dumb.
dumb. It's classic. And
It's so dumb that it's good. Like that's the kind of thing. Now I know some of you weren't really too big much of fans of Robot Chicken, but oh yeah, speaking of Adult Swim, they are no longer showing Family Guy.
wait, when did they stop showing fucking Family Guy?
Look up actually you can look it up right now. Family Guy Adult Swim goodbye bumper. So basically
But is Seth MacFarlane still making shows?
yeah, but the reason all right, so Fox Animation Studio is the one that produces Family Guy and all them shits, but Turner Broadcasting System got like Adult Swim
Am I
Turner
gonna cry?
Broadcasting
Is this gonna
System.
be sad for me?
Look at their official one, that one.
Oh my god, dude, that's so
Yeah,
sad.
yeah,
But
yeah.
why
Look
are
at
they
it
stopping? What the
because
fuck? Get the fuck out of here!
yeah, I'm about to lead into that. So Turner Broadcasting System, who like Adult Swim, Cartoon
Yeah,
Network, CNN. So
TBS, right?
like
Turner
yeah,
Broadcasting.
TBS, TNT. So technically Warner Brothers dissolved into all right, Turner dissolved into Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers lost the rights to show Adult Swim on. Well, I just said that completely fucking backwards. To show Family Guy on Adult Swim because Disney now owns the Fox studio, and Disney is also taking Bob's Burgers off too. They also took King of the Hill off. They're taking all the Fox shows off.
Okay, but like but like, they.
They're going to show like
Wait, is this wait? I want to watch it. The last 20 seconds. Wait, really? Let me watch this.
oh, it's the episode where Brian and Stewie have fucking baby.
It's the last episode.
Yeah, it's the last 20
What?
seconds of that episode where
Okay,
they
so
have
what
fucking.
happens?
So it's the episode where Brian and Stewie have babies. I don't really like that episode. It's fucking weird.
It's really fucking weird.
So like yeah, they have a Adult Swim made a custom bumper and it shows the Griffin family like crying and waving at the screen and it shows, the Aqua Teen Hunger Force Space Ghost and Harvey Birdman all saying goodbye to the Griffin family and it's kind of sad. It also marks the end of an era because Adult Swim the Turner Broadcasting channels used to air the Fox cartoons unedited with only one commercial break. On Freeform and the Disney owned channels now, like FXX and Fox itself, the broadcast Fox, they actually edit some of the scenes if it's too offensive or now just trying to fit more commercial breaks in and shit like that.
Yeah, no, it's just. I mean, over
So
the years, you can see more commercial input.
yeah, all the channels are doing it. But like I was about to lead into, you can watch Adult Swim on DVD collections. And yeah, I know you're about to say DVD. Oh my God, that's so obsolete. No, no, no.
You are mistaken.
You're very mistaken, my guys. They're still making DVDs in 2021. Fast 9 has a DVD. Free Guy has a DVD. What's the newest? What's the newest release that just happened? No, just know DVD is still a thing. So
Yeah.
the best way to watch Family Guy now is on DVD. I wish they'd release Blu-rays, but no, I don't know what their issue is with that. But I think they're assuming to put Family Guy on Disney Plus and moving Family Guy to Freeform and the Disney owned channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of end of an era. Actually, if it wasn't for Adult Swim,
It's so crazy how like we're here to talk about nostalgic shit, and I literally find out that Family Guy. Fuck, man.
yeah, it's kind of a bummer. It's
Like,
kind of a
literally, I
bummer.
just like that's kind of crazy how I just learned that today.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Like, yeah, I kind of stay up with that kind of stuff. But yep, it's because corporate heads and corporate greed and you know, so
Man, man, I remember one of the scariest episodes I ever watched as a kid was
those.
one of the scariest episodes I definitely ever watched as a kid was the Rugrats episode where
Oh
Stu made
yes.
all the dolls.
Oh yes.
Like you knew which one I was talking about before I even said it. Like it had they like fought them all, and like the doll like woke up in the the crib next. Like the kid woke up with like the robot doll, and like the kid like in the next to him in the crib.
Um,
Yeah, like
I
here.
think this
Let
was
me
the.
let me try to find it here.
I think the episode you're trying to refer to is called "A Real or Robots." I don't know though, but I also know the scariest episode, for a lot of people was in the Dreamtime, where you know what I'm about to do. I'm not Stu,
Wait,
but man, oh man,
oh, is
those.
that the one?
No, go down. Yeah, that one.
Is
That's the
that?
one. That's the
Wait, I've
one.
never seen this one. Hold on, let's watch this.
Oh yeah, you have to. This is the one that actually like traumatized a lot of people. What's going on,
Oh
Tommy?
yeah, I can't. Oh. Yeah, I remember that. That's scary as fuck.
Stupid.
I remember that. That was freaky as fuck.
Yep,
What the fuck? Hold on, like, but here's the one.
children's show.
Here's
But
here's the one I remember. Let's see. Like I
wow,
gotta
of
find.
course
It
they
was
of course they would
so
have a crying
freaky.
compilation. Oh yeah, did you know Rugrats has a reboot right now on Paramount Plus?
I did not. I did not know that.
Well, those CGI clips you're looking at, that's the reboot.
Wait, really? Really?
Yeah, those CGI little bits.
It was like a. Oh yeah, this is the one. Mr. Friend.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that.
the incredible Mr. Friend,
Yeah,
the
so
mysterious Mr. Friend
freaky.
or some shit.
Like so
Yeah,
so
mysterious Mr.
freaky.
Friend. Oh yes.
Yeah, that fucking episode was so freaky, man.
Yeah, see, like that's also all right. Let's talk about tunes now. See, the original run of Rugrats from 1991 to 1994 was the real version. The one, like I like all of Rugrats, but you can definitely tell the switch in tone from an early episode versus an episode with Dill or Kimmy in it. You can definitely tell the drastic change in tone. That's also because one of the writers ah can't remember if he got quit or I don't know if he quit or just didn't want to do it anymore. But Paul Germain, him and Joe
Jermaine.
something,
It
Paul
sounds like
Germain.
what has germ in it. I hope he washes his hands.
Oh hell yeah, you know he does.
Oh my god.
I hope he wasn't the cause of COVID. But
Jermaine.
yeah, Paul Germain was actually the writer that wanted Rugrats to not be so, how can I put this, childish.
Yeah.
Rugrats had more of a sophisticated edge at a darker edge in the earlier episodes and the movie.
Yeah.
The Rugrats movie scared the shit out of me.
Do you remember the Thornberrys movie?
I have that.
Where they had the
The
wait, hold
poachers.
on. Was that where like they were about to like they were like in a submarine about to run out of air?
That was Rugrats Go Wild.
But it had the wild thornberries, right?
Yeah, that
You
was
know how dark that was? Like they were
yeah,
about
they
to
were actually about
die.
to die.
They were about to die. Like he was watching the air tick down. I was like, okay, Tommy and Mr.
Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel are about to suffocate to death. I'm like, what am I watching?
Yeah, well, that's what I appreciate about those Rugrats movies. They weren't afraid to get a little darker. But the darkest entry is the first one, of course. Imagine, four babies plus a newborn in the wilderness being chased by a wolf. Basically, that's what the movie is. And there's actually like one scene in general, like is the one that was the darkest scene in the movie, where you actually think that Phil, Lil, and Chucky got smashed by the tree. when it got
Yeah.
electrocuted.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they left it on that for 5 seconds, and of course they were fine. But Jesus Christ, guys, like this is babies and a newborn in the wilderness.
You really kind of forget like how dark some of those episodes like compared back then. There was not like they did hide a lot of stuff for adults in there. Like there was like the blooms thing in SpongeBob. I never really understood until like a long time later. I was like, what? Like what do you mean?
The
What
balloons
do you mean you
don't
can't
drop 'em.
drop the soap? That's clearly soap, SpongeBob. What do you mean you can't drop the soap?
Yeah, that's for the adults, so they don't lose their fucking mind when they're watching the other parts of SpongeBob.
I tell you what, I think SpongeBob did some time in Bikini Bottom, didn't it?
We probably did. Probably did. If I never thought of that. That's a good theory. But man, if we can talk about tunes right now, SpongeBob, the classic SpongeBob episodes, so iconic, man. The writing, I believe Dexter,
Oh my God, the
SpongeBob,
writing.
Ed, Ed and Eddie, some of the best
Dude, and
writing
then
in
Eddie
children's
definitely had
programming,
some good
or
writing. Like, hey,
not
Mono,
even.
bro.
Oh yeah, go on, Sockhead.
Yeah, come on, sockhead. And I remember like Jimmy was like a really
Dude,
like
the
Jimmy
fucking
the
retainer and
retainer.
shit. The new kid with the retainer.
I remember there was a kid that was really young.
Oh
Okay,
my
I was like
god.
a kid in school, and like he had like a piece of cardboard, and he would literally like I'm gonna go with some weird ass people, and he had like a plank like the
Oh,
eye.
he actually had plank on a
Yeah,
piece of
and I don't know
cardboard.
if you remember at that time there was even like a funny ass commercial was called like My Best Friend Plank.
Oh no no no.
Do
That
you
was
remember
that was
that?
on one of the DVDs.
Yeah, My Best
My
Friend.
best friend
Yeah, and then this
Plank.
kid would like
My best
run through the
friend
hall
Plank.
screaming that song
Oh
and
my
smashing
god.
his like cardboard plank like with the smile on it
Oh
like up
god.
against the wall.
Oh, if you guys could see how hard I'm fucking cringing right now.
I was like I remember Johnny be like, "Plank, go get help."
Oh my god, that was a very good. That was a very
He
good
said he'll be
impression.
right back. And I was like I remember Ed be like, like
Stupid.
I remember I love Ed was my favorite. I
Yeah.
love Ralph. Ed boy, like
Like
why
has
they
many doors, that boy.
no, I like how he'd go.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
No, I love how the one who would go. Like, oh yeah, this is from Nana's food cravings,
Oh yeah.
and like there was like
Fucking
black
rich.
tar, like he's chewing on
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's another comment he
it.
said that
Mesothelioma.
absolutely cracked me up. He said something about. Oh yeah, the air is thick like Nano's toenail. That line of dialogue right there
No, the
always stuck with
dialogue.
me. The dialogue in that.
You want to hear dialogue? I think the best dialogue I ever heard as a kid. I watched. No, okay, no, I remember it. Okay, it was so stupid that it was funny. It was on all of that, and it was one of their
Oh
skits.
Jesus Christ! That whole show was 30 minutes of just dumb
Just
shit,
random, like I mean, it's like all of these like young ass people that were running around
screaming, running around, doing the
you
dumbest
know how
shit.
fun it would have been to have been on that show. Just like whatever idea you had, okay, we'll do it. And like one of them was like, hey, oh, I have $100. And somehow the kid makes $100 right there. And the guy's excited, and the guy and like random dude comes like, hey, I'll trade you $1 for $100. He goes, oh
Oh
yeah, and
yeah,
then
I'll definitely do
yeah,
it. That was a good
but it
trade or
was
some
like
shit.
nothing like. Let me see if I can fucking find that goddamn clip. Like it was so weird. But my favorite one was it was Amanda's Jacuzzi. Yo yo yo. Remember
Oh yeah,
that?
fucking
It,
that dumbass shit.
that was
Uh,
so stupid. And she would say like,
also
bye guys, I gotta go like kill a kangaroo or some
say
shit.
some random shit. I
Yeah.
know you guys remember Vital Information.
I do remember on Cartoon Network every Friday. Oh my God, Dakota! I saw something. I remember something that I know you would fucking love, and you're about to shit your pants when I tell you what I have seen.
What'd you see?
Okay, so if you remember pre 2005, they had this it was like every Friday they'd have like this cat like fruit of the day, and it was like this dude and this girl, and they like hosted like the show. Like, it was like to show like all the new episodes for that Friday, and I found it on DVD online. But it was
Um, Cartoon Network's Fridays, not Cartoon
yeah, no,
Fridays.
Cartoon Network Friday. And what I saw, I remember that. Now that was for a very brief time, but it was literally like so nostalgic. But anyway, what I want to tell you was, speaking of that, I remember you've probably been to it, a really old damn roller skating rink called Golden Gate. It's in D'Iberville.
Hmm.
It's still open to this day. I don't know.
Oh, the one that's on the corner
Golden
of
Gate,
Lemoyne, that old.
the yellow one. It
Yeah, the
looks
yellow
like there's
one.
been like a mass like killing in there. You know?
Yeah, it looks like they didn't clean up since 1979.
Yeah, I know. But man, that would have been fucking good years. Like seeing Pink Floyd, The Wall, 79, 80. But anyway, what is all in there? It was 2008 or 9. I was in there rollerblading in my Abercrombie or whatever the fuck I was wearing at that time, and my like my fucking AirPods were, and I saw on the wall, and I swear to God, it would not surprise me. It was still there to this day. It was like a Cartoon Network Fridays, and it had like the logo and everything. It had like the two people. They're
Oh
like
my
every
god.
Friday at Central, and I like literally shed a tear. I was like, that's still fucking there.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I want to steal that fucking sign so bad.
I really want to go there right now and see if that poster's there because I would love that.
You could probably ask the owner, whoever does, like, if they remember, they probably would remember, and they probably would have it.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've really been tempted to go be like, hey, do you still have that sign? Just let's just say I have it. Like, that's a piece that no one else has
Nuh-uh.
of
Actually,
history. It is a piece of history.
did you know Maxwell Adams, the creator of Billy and Mandy, he's selling off of his storyboards and like drawings for the show he did at Cartoon Network Studios, like the actual merchandise. And oh man, it's something I could not afford right now, but holy shit, that would be nice to have. Oh man, he's trying to find it.
Yeah,
Um,
they're trying so
type
so
in
hard.
type in all that $100 for $1. Wait, $1 for $100.
$1. Yeah, wait, is that it? $1 food?
It might be.
Oh no,
No, no,
all
no, no.
that. I didn't put that in there. I fucked that up. Oh shit. All that $1. I'm like, it's gotta be.
Type in Nickelodeon after or before it.
Yeah, but dude, that was like so iconic. Was that show with all that? That was the weirdest, but like it was my humor. But like I couldn't even tell you like what the fuck I thought of what the fuck I thought of Flapjack, that show.
Oh, oh my
That
god.
show was a real like okay, check this shit out. Like
Those shows like all right. I have to say this. Flapjack and Chowder. Those two shows came out at the very wrong time. If they would have came out like 2 years before or 2 years later, they wouldn't have been shit on as much as they are. So basically, what I mean by that is that's when Cartoon Network was trying to compete with Nickelodeon and Disney
but
at the time.
he literally just said that. It was made too early.
Yeah,
In that comment, he literally just said that. Read that. Look, every single one of these made me lose this shit that were probably way too young. But kids still liked it. We still liked it. But if it hit now on Adult Swim, I would watch that shit. Like,
this show was actually JG Quinto helped out on this show. But I think JG Quintel, the creator of regular show, produced this show, made it. Yeah, like look at that shit.
Kathleen, yeah, I know. Like, look at like the uncomfortably close up. Like, watch this.
All of these shows are on DVD and or HBO Max. So if you guys love this shit, support the actual
Watch,
products.
watch this.
The imagery, this
Remember
imagery is like
Candy?
the
Remember
Candyman. Oh
Candy
yeah,
remember resembled alcohol.
yeah.
Remember resembled drugs and alcohol.
This like that Candy wife that that
That
was
was so
fucked.
creepy.
That was fucked. This show is actually, I think the show was actually produced by JG Quinto. He had some hand in it.
No, do you want to hear the dark history behind the peephole right there? You know, like with the candy wife? Like,
No,
you
tell
know,
me.
in old school New York in like 70s and 80s, there were like peep shows. And you could go like behind a glass or something, like go watch a girl do whatever.
Yeah.
And you would do whatever, and then people would come and watch them. And that's actually about a peep show. Like, that's actually the real history. Like, that's resembling a peep show, like in the old days. We go
That
through like a whole,
reference.
yeah. And really, kids didn't get it, but that's a dark ass reference. Back in those days, like those sailor days and shit too.
Yeah, this show really, I really genuinely believe that
This is my favorite one right here. Like right where he spits him out. You probably don't remember this. Right here.
this imagery.
Like that's like look at that imagery.
I
What's
love it.
your
I love it. I'm trying to look up
I'm
if
trying. I want to
he.
find out Robot Chicken.
What he had to do with this.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, J.G. Quinto was the creative director and writer for the marvelous misadventures of Flapjack. Of course.
Look at this. Yeah. Every 2000s kid knew it was past their bedtime when they heard this. Remember the old school was also important. That's so crazy.
You guys need to like just look up William Street. That will unlock many memories for many people. William Street. Look that up.
Oh yeah, the production company.
Hmm
Or was that the graphics?
That was the production
The
company
production company.
for Adult Swim products.
They do Rick and Morty too, don't they?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they do. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they do. I'm glad they do though. They do a fucking great job, right?
Oh hell yeah. Actually, Adult Swim's copyright, if you look on DVDs and products for Adult Swim products, it actually says Cartoon Network as the copyright. And this is why I say Cartoon Network is not a children's channel. It's a channel for animation. Actually, look up,
I mean, fuck it, right?
yeah, like back then, actually,
I'm
Adult
glad I
Swim.
saw it as a kid. Shit.
Did you know that Adult Swim wasn't actually like its own thing back then? When they first released it, it was actually a block that only ran for like 4 hours. And at 4 a.m., Cartoon Network used to come back on with the cartoons.
What year? Okay, yeah, but what year was that? Was like late.
2001 to 2000, like after 2003, they started to advance the hours,
Added.
add hours,
Yeah.
and
And
then,
you could tell too that they were doing that.
but on weekends, still back then, like in 2004, 2005, weekends, Cartoon Network used to be all day.
Hmm.
Most people don't. I remember that because I was a fiend, but Adult Swim would not show on the weekends, or at least on Saturday and Sunday night.
Yeah, that was family time. Believe it or
Well,
not.
not really family time. It was just like Cartoon Network still was a 24-hour
Yeah,
network.
but like wouldn't that be like in the weekend? Be like the families probably more at home. I mean, I'm sure they didn't give a fuck whether the kids were watching or not, right? I mean, Adult Swim did. They're like, we just want viewers. And I think they figured on the weekdays in that case, older folks are up at night more than the kids, right? That's
Yeah,
for them to
probably.
watch.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't think of it that way. I just thought of as just Cartoon Network trying to keep its channel space, and then Adult Swim now starts at it's on right now. It's
Oh, it's on right
7:42
now.
and it's on right now.
Yeah, and that's early as fuck compared to back then. It was like 8 or 9.
It was actually 10. Oh, actually, like it got progressively. Okay, let me go back. From 2001, it started at 12 a.m. Like they were still showing cartoons until 12, and then 12 to 4 was Adult Swim, then back to Cartoon Network. But now it's on right now. I swear to God. Or it's 7:42. It's about to be on if it's not on already.
But
Oh, Mr. Owl.
I tell you what, yeah, look, we need to definitely shout out your. You want to put your YouTube channel
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
description. And I should have. I know you got some good cartoons. Fuck, I mean, I got to drive, again tomorrow. So like, I'll be listening to like some of those. You got Billy and Mandy on there.
Oh yeah, I do have.
The the Jamaican skeleton.
Oh yeah, Grim.
I
Oh
mean,
man,
I love how they had like a Jamaican accent for that guy.
that's the difference between like I want to get back on the comparison of the cartoons for a second from Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. The other like Cartoon Network always had like the more edge on their
Yeah.
cartoons than Nickelodeon, and like compare literally. I saw this comparison on Facebook: Dexter's Lab versus Rocket Power. Which one do you think is the better show?
What was the other show? Rocket Power and what?
Rocket Power versus Dexter's Laboratory. Like, which
Man, like
show
they're
would come
both
out?
really good though, but that's a different time because one's Nickelodeon, one's Cartoon
Okay, all right, this is subjective, but like,
Network,
I
right?
like both shows.
Because wasn't Autopower,
Auto
Rocket,
Rocket,
fucking
Rocket Power. Well,
When did Raymundo come on? Like in the weekends he'd be on, right? Like in the daytime. I watched Raymundo and the Crazy Hawaiian guy.
oh yeah,
Oh, remember the Wisconsiners, the G Willikers people?
oh god, those tourists. I think that episode was on a Halloween DVD. But like to compare Rocket Power and Dexter is like kind of not fair, but it is fair because I it's kind of a weird comparison, but like the one that had the one that holds up better is definitely Dexter's Laboratory. That's what I'm trying to get at. The some of the cartoons, as in Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Dexter, Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd n
Cow and
Eddy.
Chicken was such a weird fucking show. I love it.
Ooh, oh,
What?
this. Those
Oh,
Eggo commercials where they're in the
was that?
Eggo
Was
costumes and
that?
shit.
Look like Cheez-It.
No, it's Eggo, bro. That's a waffle. Oh man, that's definitely that's definitely a fuck. Yeah, yeah. So we got commercials going in the background. I wish you guys could see it, but anyway, back to the cartoons. So like the cartoons were actually designed to be different than Nickelodeon's programming, especially back then comparing Dexter, Johnny Bravo, and Cow and Chicken to like Hey Arnold and the Angry Beavers and stuff like that from the same time era. You can tell that the Cartoon Network shows were the more edgier, like the more sarcastic, if I want to say the right word, the more that's a,
Provocateur.
yeah, there's a more provocative, satirical edge to them, and there's something you have to appreciate, especially Johnny Bravo. Holy shit, man, that would not those early 1997
Oh my
episodes would not
god.
fly today.
Oh man.
They actually toned him down for the 1999 episodes.
Even back then, it was kind of.
Even back then, it was kind of taboo. Even that's what. And also another thing,
But just seeing him get rejected by every female was always hilarious.
yeah, that was the offset. And like, there was only one time, a couple times he actually got successful. The Valentine's Day episode was sad, though. Of course, it has to be
How was
that
it
episode.
sad? Well,
Well,
wait, I don't remember it very clearly, obviously. So what happened?
he finally got the girl he's been trying to get, or a girl he's trying to get, but she happened to be a secret agent to spy on. She was a secret agent or something, but and his birthday, Johnny's birthday, is February 14th. So yeah, that was kind of a heartfelt episode. But in all the other episodes, just kind of oh my god, look at that. It was fucking Zach and Cody too doing the Danimals commercials. Uh, oh my god, these commercials, man, they're so man. It's a different time back then. I'm just say that. But all right, back to what I was trying to say. So like a comparison between these tunes, you have to realize, and also in 1999 and 2000, Cartoon Network was actually beating Nickelodeon in the ratings thanks to the Cartoon Fridays block in
Dude, like
prime time
that
at
was the
least.
shit. They had the cat come on and make the fruit of the day mango or some
No,
shit.
no, no, no,
What?
no, no, no.
What? What?
I'm
Am
talking
I
about
incorrect?
yes, you indeed are. I'm
Wait,
talking
wait, but
about
like it was like the guy and the chick, remember? And they had like they remember it'd be like a new episode of Camp Lazlo
yeah,
or this or that.
that was 2005 era though. I'm talking about
Yeah, that was.
1999 to 2003.
But no,
That
I do
version
remember
of
your era too. I mean our era, obviously. But like I remember that too. But yeah, there were. Yeah, I remember Cartoon Network did do a few things like that. I was just waiting for that robot and chicken.
oh yeah, fucking Robot Chicken. That
God
was fucking.
damn, dude.
That man
What's
said he
your
was waiting
favorite?
for that
What's
shit.
your favorite episode of Robot Chicken?
Ah, that's the thing, bro. I really didn't like. I don't even know if the episodes have
What about
names.
Family Guy?
Okay, okay.
Can we describe what's happening?
Okay. Now I could do a Family Guy episode. Um, basically the early seasons are my favorite. I,
Yeah.
that's the thing about me. I don't really have a favorite episode.
Like I guess like one of your favorites. I guess like what's one
Okay.
that you think about a
Uh,
lot?
Death has a shadow. You know the one with the Kool-Aid. I think it was Death has a shadow.
Is that the one where like no one can die? Everybody just like starts like trying to kill each other and shit.
Oh no, the first few episodes in Family Guy, like from the pilot or its first Doy in 1999. That was from a stupid creepypasta video from Hoodlum's Revenge.
Okay, about
He
that.
reads creepypasta
About that.
stories that
All
are
right, now
terribly
here's something
written.
you can stop me talking about right now. Let's get this shit straight.
Hmm.
There's only two creepypastas that I ever liked that actually scared me, and one of them is you've probably heard of it's called the angel statue.
I have not.
Okay, can I tell it? It's kind of fucking scary. And it is Halloween, ladies and gentlemen. It is
Oh yeah,
Halloween.
It is
It is very,
spooky
it's
season.
very spooky. Dakota, do you feel spooky? I feel spooky.
I feel
I
very
feel scared
spooky.
in this room. There's something spooky going on in here. It's probably a ghost or some shit. I don't know. Or it could be Michael Jackson. But
I hope it's Michael Jackson. Bring his ass on.
yeah, that'd be fucking cool. Hey, he was a hell of a dancer anyway. So the thing was this one it was a babysitter who was babysitting some kids, and the parents were very busy all the time. They went out for a night on the town, so they were probably swingers or whatever. But they just went on a night in town. They had the babysitter and the kids there. The kids were doing whatever. And there's one where she like she heard a noise, whatever, and she called parents, and the parents were like, how's it going? And she goes, good. When did you get that angel statue in the yard? They go, we don't have an angel statue. She goes upstairs, and all the kids are dead. Like, that's freaky. But anyway, here's one that's fucking crazier than that.
That is fun.
There's one where like there's another scenario where like babysitter babysitting the kids, and there's like a whole room of like collective dolls. Some people did do that. The collective dolls. I don't know why the fuck you'd ever do that. That's the scariest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. But there was one there was a life size doll in
Yeah,
the
that's
chair,
fucking terrifying.
and she's telling the parents on the phone. She goes, yeah, I just can't stuff there that life size clown doll you have in the chair in there. And the parents go, get the kids and get out right now. We don't have one. And
What
then
the
the
fuck?
cops come and they find like they arrest the guy and they have like a huge knife on him. Like that's some
That's
scary
a
shit.
scary creepy pasta.
No, but like those like to me are scary because like that's like real shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
there. I mean, there's been some weird like
If y'all want to read the real scary stories, like the actual, like, they're not really.
the horror stories on YouTube has some real crazy real life scary stuff that
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
out.
that's what I was finna get into. Like,
Yeah.
you guys listen to, like, if you guys listen to Let's Read or Be Busta or Blue Spooky or one of them, they narrate stories that real people have been, like, weird, fucked up encounters that people have experienced in real life. And I like those. I've been listening to those for years. They do make you aware of, like, people nowadays. And people nowadays, or even all the time, you just can't really trust everybody.
Oh yeah. Well, I've only been here an hour 8 minutes. Well, Mr. Dakota,
Oh, oh yeah, that's
I
been 68 minutes, and we just been bullshitting. I mean, we talked about
I
tunes
mean
a little bit, but
that's what we do, Mr. Dakota
that's what we
Watson,
do. We just
Dr.
bullshit.
Watson. That's what we
Doctor,
do.
I'll be on here again one day. Doctor
Dude, come on, we'll
Watson.
fucking hang out and well, shit. You know what we should do? Actually, shit. Let's do this soon. I'll buy a bunch of episodes of Raw Chicken on here or whatever, and we can watch it on this here in the studio, and we can
Hmm.
commentate it as it's going on.
Oh yeah, please, that would be fun.
And
That would
that'd
be
be
fun.
hell yeah.
That would be extra fun.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, but I tell you, you know what? Um, if we're wrapping up here in a minute, I think this has been fun. We do this again. Like we're gonna try to keep doing this, consistently every week, because it's just been hard. I've been so goddamn busy. I've been busier than
Oh yeah,
a whore
yeah,
on dollar
it's
night.
fucking busy as fuck.
Yeah, but it's just like I think there's a lot to be said in all like how our childhoods were because like we hear. I think nowadays we don't think about that a lot, and I think we kind of in a way should because hear about our parents. I'm like our parents sometimes can act, and they're right to in a way that our generation kind of sucks. But I'm kind of like from back in my day, which wasn't that long ago. We did have
Well,
some very significant things w- that we did grow up with, and we grew up something that they did not, and this insane rapid technology spiral up and to God knows where it's going.
and I feel like, this generation now is really not our generation per se. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
already a weird cutoff. Yeah,
it's there's definitely a cutoff. Like I say, people born after 2003, two.
I'd say 5 or 6. Maybe I'd say 5 or 6. Like they're gonna have a very because remember by the time they get, or it's gonna be totally different.
No, they're already like 14, 15. Like this, like what I'm trying to get at. I'm TikTok. Oh my fucking god.
TikTok's a whole nother
Sorry.
hour, literally. Like,
We could do a whole nother hour and fucking 10-minute podcast on how social media and TikTok has literally destroyed the social fabric as we know it.
It's just,
And there's
but yeah,
truth behind
okay.
it.
You know what?
It's a
I'm
mental
gonna say
disorder.
this. I'm gonna say this right fucking now. And that's just some weird things that it's just weird to get in front of a camera and dance. You know, to me, like if you do it, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, don't listen to me. I'm a fucking
Yeah, just
I'm an idiot.
do what you want. Don't
But
listen to
like
us. But
but it's just like everybody now has to have a fucking phone in their face telling. Now everybody's an expert stock analysis person. I'm like, you what the fuck are you talking about? What have you seen or done? We don't know shit.
like,
And all of a sudden,
we
we're
don't know.
experts on everything. We don't know a goddamn thing about anything.
We seriously don't. Like, we seriously don't. Especially, but the people who know less are people who get their reliable quote unquote fucking information from TikTok.
Yeah, but like here's the thing, like Twitter though.
Sorry, I can't speak right now. I'm looking at a Blockbuster commercial, and I immediately shut up when it comes to Blockbuster
Do you know
because
about the
that is
last
my
one?
shit.
There's one in existence in Bend, Oregon.
Yeah,
Yeah, Bend. Yeah.
they're going to. I'm hoping
And they're
they're
doing
converting
good,
it.
and they're doing good. Like they have a huge following.
Yeah, they sell
I
4K
follow them.
Blu-rays, guys. Like, also, oh man, we should do another. We should do one just solely on technology and how home theater is so important now, especially with people. I know you motherfuckers stream Netflix and shit all the time, thinking it's high quality. Little do you know, it's high quality, but the highest quality. Get that with physical media. Try that with an internet stream. But I get it.
Are
Quality
you a
over
fan of virtual
convenience.
reality? Are you a fan of virtual
Oh
reality?
man, I have a PlayStation VR. I'm a big fan of virtual reality. Like it does not give me motion
I've never
sickness.
done it.
You should come over to the crib and try it.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I saw one. I think that said like you can make like the furniture in your house. Maybe it can be like a barrier, like an award game, like an ammo crate or something. Like that's true.
Um, I think that now I assume that all of that is on like PC based VR, Windows based VR, because you can't do VR on Mac and Linux as far as I'm concerned. Windows for everything. Don't get any Mac product. Just iMacs are a waste of fucking money. And still stand by that. Oh my god, Xbox 360 commercial.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is when they were promoting their wireless controller. Look at that. Fuck. Oh man, just you guys should look at things we take for granted now, and just that's crazy. An early 2005 Xbox 360 commercial. But anyway, yeah, sorry about the dead air, guys. But what I was trying to say was, actually, what the fuck was I trying to say?
About virtual reality.
Oh yeah. It's a fucking. All right, so virtual reality. Yes, there are very sophisticated games, especially on PC-based VR. Like my buddy of mine has a HTC. No, he has an Oculus Quest, and the P. You can use your entire desktop in VR if you wanted to. And I have a PlayStation Pro with PSVR. I was gonna get a PlayStation 5, but holy shit, that's a time getting those. A PS5 is like, you know, there's some people who say, yeah, I got one easily, but I'm getting off topic. But virtual reality, I'm a big fan of it. Does not give me motion sickness. My favorite games I recommend on PlayStation VR because these are technically PlayStation exclusives, and you guys love these PlayStation exclusives,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You guys like that.
Well, we don't want to be like that. We all love
PlayStation
games.
people.
Yeah, that's what we really
Yeah.
mean. You guys,
Come on,
you
you
guys,
people.
you know who you are.
Look, I mean, first of all, I could never get on that PlayStation controller. But you know one thing I want to do so bad, Dakota.
What's up? What's up?
Oh my God, I want to like edit a game I'm playing to where it can be exactly how I want it. But it's only like here's what I mean. I want to like play GTA 4 in Liberty City like universe, but I want to have a certain amount of cops, and I could have bots and stuff where I could like have like a massive war in the city, and I have all the cheats and stuff. But like I know like on a PC basis and like mods and stuff is possible, but I'm not
Yeah, I
familiar with
was literally
mods.
finna get up close to the camera. I was literally finna put my mouth on the mic and say
Mods.
mods. But
like, I mean, but I was do PC now. I can get that here, obviously. But like in the future, I'm about to buy a nicer place soon, and like just depending on like my travels because I'm always gone, and so I want to like if I have a home base again, like
mhm,
that's like not here at home.
yeah.
I want to have like a kind of a dope PC set up, where I can like do mods and stuff. I know mods are online.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have Steam, you know.
Steam. Ooh, Steam VR. Oh my God.
I have a really good package with Steam, actually. I really like Steam a lot.
Yeah, I
Do you,
love Steam too. Valve,
do you
Steam,
still play Need for Madness?
Need for Speed,
Need for Madness. Look here, look.
Need for Madness.
Yeah, it's an old school, like, computer game right there. Need for
Oh,
Madness.
a Flash game.
Yeah, Flash player.
Now, I really never used Flash games like too much as a kid, except if it was
Do you
on
remember, like,
Nickelodeon.com or
do you
CartoonNetwork.com.
remember, like, Mini Clip or
Yes. Miniclip,
Addictive Games?
addictinggames.com. Oh my God. Miniclip had my favorite game on there. It was called Sewer Run. Please.
I remember that.
All right, good. I used to fucking play that one all fucking day. If I was off from school or something or a weekend, I had my own computer kind of, so I would just be in there like Sewer Run.
On flashplayer.com, I think.
Oh yeah, Adobe
You know,
Flash is no longer supported on anything. Like Google Chrome got rid of it. I think Internet Explorer.
yeah,
Who the
yeah.
fuck uses Internet Explorer?
Oh
Microsoft
my God!
Edge.
Look at
Do not.
what is this,
Microsoft Edge.
Dakota? What is this?
What?
That's Internet Explorer.
But look what Windows you have open.
I know Google Chrome, but like
Yes, sir.
like, hey, don't shoot the messenger, shoot the.
I mean it that. I don't want to do this to you on the mic, but that is a Windows 7 computer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike.
I think we're done. I'm joking, but
Heard
no,
that? Oh, okay.
but no, I tell you what, no, it was 2004 5. I remember playing Flash Player. Oh yeah, oh my God, yeah, and I remember it was a game site and it had some really fucked up shooter games on it. Really fucked up. There was one where like you went to the office and like the mouse moved how you shoot people, and
There was
in the
one.
end you would go to
Newgrounds.
that might have been it.
Newgrounds was the one that had like edgier games on it.
There was one about like school shooting and shit on like one of them. There was one about that, and this is 2004 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, and do you remember that time like when
the
there was
internet.
like there was an obscurity to where there were games. It wasn't on tour or anything, but like, there were sites that were known for like until recently when they shut a lot of them down.
Yeah.
Like some of them like Best Gore or
Oh man, I love.
Live Leak.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I loved Best Gore and Live Leak. Like
But like
it's.
not for the reason that you think, not because we enjoyed seeing stuff, but like you would see things around the world that were never reported, and
Yeah.
you would get stories of real things that happened, and they recently shut it down. But Live Leak really, to me, honestly, really had some interesting like if you got away from the bad stuff, they had some interesting stuff around the world that were happening that were never reported.
Yeah. Like see. I know when people think of Live Leak, you think of people dying or fights or
Beheadings
killings
and
or shit. Like yeah, beheadings. Like, but no, there's actually like information that's not on mainstream media that
it's
you
not all videos either. Like it's
it's
articles.
text, it's
Yeah.
articles and stuff. It's not all videos. Like Live Leak is kind of like a I don't even know how I can put it. It's like a not Facebook, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, like yeah,
All right, all right.
whatever the hell Tumblr was.
It's like a Pinterest mixed with YouTube mixed with like some shit. But anyway, yeah, Live Leak is has a lot of other shit on there besides head beheadings and people dying and other shit. But Best Gore, you know what you're gonna encounter.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. Like there was, I tell you what, but Best Gore was like I would never go there intentionally, but like I remember I would get like links to things, and they were always cow and chicken. Like they were always to Best Gore, and because of all the travels I did very young, there was a lot of like people would send my dad like, hey, this just happened here in the world, this happened here in the world, and we would go like very young, like yeah, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, like that. Yeah, and but I tell you what, man.
Oh, the videos where they use the dull knives. Holy shit. Okay, we're getting too this
I mean, hey.
instant demonetization. If we're not already, fuck it. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
look, man.
we don't want to get that far, but
But no, but like that was like that was the whole thing. But here's the thing, like a lot of guys like childhood, like I remember like for mine it would be like, hey, have you seen this video? No, remember iPhone? Everybody started getting the iPhones, and they started getting the iPhones. You could watch videos on it and shit, right?
Yeah.
And I remember everybody like sending each other like the worst shit ever. And there was one called Running the Gauntlet.
Oh
Do you
God.
remember that?
Um, you got to refresh my
The
memory.
Running the Gauntlet was a series. I so much on the line. It was a series of really fucked up videos. There were 14 of them. It was like different levels,
Is
and
this similar to the Pain Olympics?
it would have stuff like that on there. And yeah, they're both actors.
Oh, oh my God!
Oh god damn it! I gotta get a new one anyway. That one's kind of shitty.
Heard that.
Yeah, you need to lay on the ground. Fuck it. Hey, we don't give a shit here.
Yeah, I'm gonna just lay it
But like
like
you know, like
I'm gonna just stand it up.
we don't embrace all that bad stuff on the internet. You know, we clearly don't.
Oops.
But we're being realistic about the things that were on there. At one point, there was a time on the internet where there were no rules. Even other people have talked about this. So there was a time when
Yeah,
there was like
like
a weird time in the internet where it was getting big, and there was some crazy shit in the early and mid 2000s that you'd find on the internet. If you were a kid, start snooping around. If you weren't playing pinball or looking at the pipe screensaver on your dad's
fucking
computer.
dumb shit. Or if you weren't looking at the latest Flash game on Disney.com,
Yeah, but
then
you were a lot nice. You were a lot more of an innocent person than I was.
yeah, oh yeah.
Pinky in the brain.
Yeah, speaking of Disney Channel, you notice how we didn't really say anything about Disney until now, which is what I'm about to lead into. Disney just doesn't. Okay. Let me put it like this. Their live action productions were like I would be only watching those if my sisters were watching them because they used to watch Disney Channel. I was more of a Cartoon Network Nickelodeon person,
Yeah.
so I would see it.
I used to be fascinated by Disney, like all the characters, all the ideas and stuff. I used to
Now
be
their
fascinated.
animation, I used to be yeah.
At one
Now
point, they're all like the originals.
the hand
Daffy, like
drawn
Donald Duck, Goofy, Pluto, Mickey, that bitchy mouse, Minnie.
fucking Mortimer and shit. Like they don't. That's the other thing. Disney has fucked Mickey Mouse's like portrayal. They're portraying him as this. mm,
Mickey was a dumbass in the beginning.
He was mischievous.
You know who's really mischievous was Popeye the Sailor
Oh,
Man.
that dumb nigga, bro. I love that shit. See now, we're talking about the old Fleischer cartoons and silly symphonies from Disney. We're getting back into the 30s here. Hold on.
No, yeah, but I remember even back in the early days, like Boomerang, they played Mr. Magoo and like the. Okay, here's one for you, Mr. Watson.
Yeah.
You intelligent young man, you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, brother. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you two Scooby Doo movies. You pick me which one do you prefer.
Jesus
Scooby
Christ.
Doo on Zombie Island, or Scooby Doo the one in Area 51 where they meet the two aliens, like the girl and the
The
hippie.
Alien Invaders.
Yeah,
Holy fuck, dude. Those
yeah.
are my two favorite. Well, actually,
That's everybody's favorite two ones.
those first four from 1998 to 2001, the Zombie Island, Witches Go, Cyber Chase, and Alien Invaders. I said the last two backwards in order, but like those were the only Scooby Doo productions. Well, there's some more, but those were the first four that the monsters were real. Like they solved the mystery, but
Those ghosts, the actual
the
like spirits and
yeah,
shit.
the spirits like either someone died
Well, the
or
first one was Zombie Island, because she was looking for her first case.
oh yeah,
And that one hit me so much because I started living in like New Orleans and like Mississippi at the time, and I remember like talking about the bayou and all
yeah, the New
the
Orleans bayous
yeah,
and the
and the beignets and the fucking Cajun
oh
captain.
man,
Oh yeah, shit.
Captain Morgan Moonscar.
We they get to they get lost in that bayou.
They never come
They'll
out.
never come out
Oh
of that
man,
bayou.
oh his name was Jacques.
Yeah,
Once you go in that bayou, you never come out.
yeah, man. That dude
That
some shit.
fucking terrifying
But
ass
like that
shit.
was freaky, like getting chased by like cats and shit, like big old tigers in the fucking swamp. Fuck
That
that
was
shit. In real life, they would have died because there ain't no land out there. It's all wet.
to answer your question. I have to pick Zombie Island because it was the darkest Scooby Doo has been since, and I stand by that. The live action 2002 movie, That one compared to Zombie Island.
That movie had Scrappy, and he said, "You son of a," and they shut the door in his face.
Hell yeah. I'm as cute as a Powerpuff Girl. I was gonna get my own show.
That was a weird fucking movie, man. I remember watching that in 2004 or something.
That was shit. I used to love it as a kid, but now I still like it. I still, it's enjoyable. But to um, see, you gotta look at it from the viewpoint of 2002. Rocky, the only live action things were really Rocky and Bullwinkle. That came out in 2000. Fucking and Scooby Doo. Basically, okay. Let me. I don't think so. Any cartoon? Okay, Mr. Magoo, the movie that you guys know what I'm trying to say. Those few live action remakes of cartoons in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Uh, what I'm trying to get at is the Scooby Doo movie was a product of its time. Of course, it has the weed references and like the adult humor, and also that movie was originally going to be rated PG-13, but Warner Brothers got cold feet at the last second and wanted to tone some shit down.
COVID.
Yeah, definitely COVID. But don't worry, guys. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Get fucking vaccinated. There's no fucking conspiracy theory. Just fucking do it.
Drink ivermectin.
Yeah, just or you can.
Yeah, come out to Uncle Mike's ranch out there. I'll hook you up with some ivermectin. Just pour out and glad. Actually, just kidding. Don't do that. Well, people have been doing that apparently. The best thing you can do, this COVID thing. Now that I think it's kind of everything's kind of back to normal. One thing I saw in the beginning that I wanted us to keep fucking doing. I remember when everybody like had that week where no one was working.
Oh yeah, everybody the lockdown.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember driving my bike down Ocean Springs because you could go outside.
Yeah.
Everybody and their families were at the beach having picnics and like running their bike. It was like people were actually like together. People were playing music on the beach and the guitars. People were like so cool to each other. People were walking around saying hi, like picnics, and like it was so cool seeing so many people there like every day and just hanging out.
Yeah,
but it was out. But whatever. Like they were outside. I don't give a shit. Like it was just cool seeing that. Well, you know what? Hey, fuck it, man. Like, whatever.
My stance on that is, some people broke quarantine to do stuff, and
No, I'm not saying all the spring break and all that shit. I'm just saying like, and people were actually pretty distant, but people were riding their bikes, walking around, having picnics and stuff. And I'd rather people do that outside than in a big room.
Oh yeah. Now that kind of stuff, in your front yard, that shit's cool.
Yeah, but fuck, man. Like, I was in Singapore when this whole thing kicked off.
Jesus.
I was there for Chinese New Year.
Oh, I heard that.
And I mean, I remember like some like taxis weren't taking Chinese tourists and this and that. I remember like, and it was a big deal then, but I remember not being a big deal yet in the U.S. And I remember like some Singaporeans and they were telling me like there's no like they were like bats or not, they'd been eating that thing for hundreds of years and this and that. And I was like, look, man, I don't know what's even going on, but I never treated it as crazy because I'm pretty self-sufficient. But I do remember that 1-2 week was kind of scary. It was before people were actually walking around outside. It was like a good 2-3 months, but after like the initial scare, I'm talking about like you drive down Ocean Springs, there was nobody there.
Yeah.
It was like it was scary. It was like this is real life, like a movie.
Yeah, people like
my parents were fucking watching Contagion at the house. I'm like, I don't want to watch this movie.
Actually, there was a SpongeBob episode called Quarantine Crabs. It was made before the pandemic. Okay, it was made
I think I remember that. Yeah, where they quarantined the Krusty Krab, right? All the grease and shit, like something like that, right?
There's another episode similar called Fungus Among Us, but I'm talking about
that's the one I heard about. Yeah.
The episode I'm talking about is called Quarantine Crabs. It was made in 2020, right before the pandemic got bad here in the U.S. Then, when
they must have known something.
Yeah, that's a little fucking sketch, talking about, the entertainment industry may know some shit we don't know, but who, I'm not about to get there.
Well, remember Family Guy, they had a Kevin Spacey joke years before.
Yeah.
It even came out. Like, man, do you remember that when Stewie runs out, he's like, he's naked, he's like, hey, I just ran out of Kevin Spacey's basement. But no one got that, no one got it, no one understood it.
The king of doing that shit is The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had. Well, I'm surprised we
Yeah.
haven't talked about The Simpsons when we were talking about all the Fox cartoons and shit. The best one.
Do you see the one where, like, the guy in, like, the buffalo hat and, like, in the Capitol? I don't care if, like, the guy. Did you see that Simpsons one? Okay, watch the.
The one,
You won't believe this shit. Watch this.
the one I always freak out. Like I don't freak out, but the one that always gets me is in a 1998 episode of The Simpsons. It shows 20th Century Fox Studios, and under it it says a division of the Walt Disney Company. In 1998, that's the one that sticks with me. That's definitely the one that
Really?
sticks with me.
Really?
Yeah, that really happened. Look that up.
Look. Okay, watch this. Is that not insane? I don't care if the guy did it on purpose. The fact
That
that
is insane.
they said it was gonna happen and the guy did it is crazy. Okay, what was the one you were talking about?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
the
Look at this
1996
one.
episode of The Simpsons that predicted the Capitol riots that happened earlier this year.
Is this the one?
Um,
Which one are you talking about?
no, look up. Just type in Simpsons 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney Cup.
Oh shit. 20th Century Fox, a division of Walt Disney what?
It'll probably be here.
A division of what?
No, that's the first picture. See that?
Okay.
The first picture. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That was a 1998 episode.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look at that picture.
So 20th Century Fox didn't do that whole logo thing before then?
Oh no, they've been doing this shit since the 20s. I'm talking about like it says a division of Walt Disney Company. Like Fox was owned by News Corporation. Disney bought Fox 19 years later, and it's not the only time they've done shit like that. Like,
Well, so the thing is, they predicted that they would buy it.
it was more of a joke, but like,
But it happened.
that's the
But
thing.
they've been right about like 5 or 6 fucking things, like to the T in the image, like.
Yeah, that's the thing that we don't know. Like Matt Groening, the team on The Simpsons, we don't know if they know something or not, but it may be big fat ass coincidences. But to have 5 or 6 multiple times, come on, guys. Mm,
I
but
mean, you can't only so much so far a coincidence can go.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's been too many times. Like that shit's happened. But yeah, like that's just weird that there would be like a division of Disney was kind of getting bigger back then, but like just random shit, just like random shit like that. Oh my god, is that?
Yeah, there's no way they predicted Kobe Bryant's death.
Yeah, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
That has to be edited.
And if it is edited, it's kind of fucked up. You
Yeah,
know?
it's fucked.
But did they?
I mean, just click it and see. But yeah, man, The Simpsons is a legendary program. But this is
Simpsons doesn't predict the future; it leaks.
it leaks.
Pre-planned events.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to see the Kobe Bryant one. Like if it's not on here, I'm not watching this video. Like I want to see that one.
Yeah, Simpsons predicted the COVID virus spreading.
I don't see the Kobe shit, so that's fucking bullshit.
Oh no, you can't scroll that fast. You gotta scroll like slowly. You gotta skim through that.
It said prediction.
Yeah, just type in it straight in. See, look, a division of Walt Disney Company.
What? No way. Let's watch it.
Yeah, it's fucked. Yeah.
What? That's kind of crazy too.
Wait. Scroll down. Why is that? That's what?
Oh come on. Oh come on. Come on, really? That's a little too much, right? No, there's no way they predicted that.
Go away, like go back on it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They actually did?
I'm pretty sure that's a real episode. Click it.
Really? No
The
way.
Simpsons predict the BLM protests. Once again, the Simpsons have predicted events that have somehow became reality.
No, that picture was edited by somebody or made by the studio or some shit. But like, they did they did predict that shit.
No way.
She alluded to Donald Trump being the president before her. According to the writers, they actually did the episode as a warning to America, as the last sane step before hitting the bottom. One writer said it was pitched because it was consistent with the landscape.
Yeah, I mean, but like.
I mean, they paid attention to the landscape of how.
The Kobe Bryant was kind of crazy. Like, they really, after Simpsons, they really crashed a helicopter. Like,
That looked edited like to fuck because the next scene was not the Simpsons.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
I'm very sure that's yeah, no. But there is a scene there is a scene like that somewhere. I swear to God.
It's still crazy though. Like if they did, like that's like. But there's like a whole list of other things that they have predicted. Have you seen the similarities between JFK and Abraham Lincoln? Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah, I've heard
They're
of
pretty
those in
damn
passing.
wild. Have you seen like the few craziest ones?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, look at this. I'm not a good fucking typer at all.
You good, bro?
Okay, all those weird Lincoln Kennedy coincidences.
You're the guy with the gun, the person who would do anything to protect the ones you love. But did you?
I'm Mr. Beast. Have a history teacher explain. Kennedy was elected in 1900.
Also, like, yeah, history
Yeah.
class is very unlike. They want you to learn the fucking shit that matches their agenda. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah. All right, they're both second-born children. They both suffered from genetic diseases. That's not that impressive, yeah. Yeah, but what about the ones like wasn't okay? Lincoln died in Ford Theater, but I think JFK was killed in a Ford Lincoln. That was one. Wasn't that one?
He was assassinated in like I think it was a Ford Lincoln.
That's so crazy. Wow, what a weird way to end an episode. But anyway,
Damn that
guys,
shit.
we hope you had a good time listening. We're gonna get to work on some of these. And, we had a good time here. We're going to have Mr. Dakota back on soon because I just think that's just such a cool. We should drag this thing out 3 more minutes. I just think that's such a cool thing. Like having interest in like what we did back when we were younger is definitely something we should all think about because, that only happened once and it'll never happen again. So, that is a pretty cool thing we get to look back on. But other than that, Mr. Dakota, anything you want to say?
Yeah, we did let this shit drag an extra like 40 minutes. But
we're having fun, hell yeah.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck a time limit.
Yeah.
But all right, so yeah, we're gonna have to close this out though. So follow me on YouTube, DakTheAVKing. I also have a Snapchat.
It will be in the description. You help me with that, right?
Yeah, I'll help you in the description. I also have a Snap and a Instagram, all that fucking dumb shit, and leave those in the descriptions. So, anything else you want to lead out with, Mike? You want to do one of your special lead outs?
Yeah, please rise for National Anthem. Oh, damn, I'm trying to get the... Damn it, I can't get the, Led Zeppelin playing. But anyway, whatever, man.
Down, but okay.
But anyway, you know what? If you're having a good time, you're listening to good rock and roll, you're listening to this podcast, drive safe, have a good time.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a guy working over at. I don't care if you're dropping acid over in Silicon Valley or you're delivering UPS. If you ever want to come hang out, man, you know what? Come check us out on the High Uncle Mike Show. Only here, it's gonna get the good thing. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna keep it going, and we will see you, family, later.